What is that? Well, it's in my state at least, in South Carolina, it's optional coverage, and what it does is it steps into the shoes if the at-fault driver hits you on your bike and their coverage is inadequate. So if you go to the ER, it's a $25,000 bill, they don't have coverage or they don't have enough coverage, your first-party coverage will step in and start to pay. So, you mentioned where does that come in, or when can it be a success? Well, you're right. When these are catastrophic claims, and it usually starts in a tragedy, and all motorcycle accidents are financially devastating. So if you do have that coverage, and here's an instance I'm going to describe. We just had a client whose son was riding his motorcycle and gets hit by a drunk driver. Okay, so first thing we look at is the at-fault insurance. And what does he have? He's got a minimum policy, and in South Carolina, it's $25,000. That's nothing. We've lost a life. He's lost a son, $25,000. Well, luckily, he actually had attended, and we had reviewed his policies. And so by stacking, which we can talk about in another podcast, but we were able to stack his UIM on his different motorcycles, his different vehicles. We were able to recover $1.3 million for them.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened with this person I'm talking about. Her parents were killed on the way back from Sturgis. She was their insurance agent, so she knew what to do.
Yeah.
And they had several motorcycles and cars and had it all stacked, so they had about $3 million in uninsured motorist coverage.
Yeah. And so now that family has money. The one you mentioned as well as my client, they're financially prepared here. We didn't even charge a fee on that case because it was like, what are we going to do? He lost his life, and we were fortunately able to get it done really quickly for them, and so we just decided we're not going to charge an attorney fee. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's somebody that we met at an accident scene. That's why I tell everybody, any lawyer, any writer, anybody who wants to talk to me, is this class is so important, okay? Because it's a chance for, Vicky's organization, our instructors are going to teach you these life-saving helmet removal, jaw thrust, tourniquet procedures, different first aid things.